It's my fault. I'll leave. Oh yeah, I hear myself now. I hate it.
Yeah,
We have audio now?
started once Sam started.
Gotta
talking.
turn that off. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cool.
Can't have
Okay.
that.
Well then, it's too bad. I've already wasted my good intro. There was no audio, so
That keeps happening.
again, I will say, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are the Cryptocracy, and we are in for another spooky night of Delta Green. And tonight we are playing the mystery module, which is known as the Night Floors. Ooh. Yeah, I know that means nothing to my players, but they have no idea what we're in for. Kind of excited. So with that, I guess we should let each of you go through your characters and your intros first, and then I'll tell you about the scenario. So we'll go clockwise. Nick, you're up first. Okay, Zoe, you're up.
I'm Zoe. I'll be playing Desiree Baxter. Federal agent.
Hooray. Cool. Sam?
Sam will be playing as Isaac Steves, a mental health nurse who studied at Seattle Grace Hospital.
Cool. Chris?
I'm playing Charlie Grillo, also a federal agent. Hey, what do you know?
All right, and Mike?
That's me then. Tonight I'm playing Henry Roberts, archaeologist and historian.
Cool. All right, and I guess we're going
That's
back
all
to
I got.
Nick, because I think his audio is hopefully back. Chat, let us know if you can hear Nick. He's speaking.
Nick is playing a mute tonight.
Yes.
He's playing a mime. Mime it out.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. My computer is being a potato tonight. So Nick is running it for us.
Yes.
Dream.
Yes, he is.
Nick is playing Palmer. No first name.
It's like Cher.
Or last name. It's just his middle name.
Yeah, just Palmer.
You know, like Cher.
I already made that joke. What the heck,
What
Sam?
else do you want them to know about
I
Palmer?
don't know.
Get your recycled
I'll be your
content out of
voice.
here.
Oh,
Nick is playing Palmer. Palmer is an anthropologist.
anthropologist.
Yes. That's what
Like,
it
is that a 2-liter water bottle?
Not again.
It's only a 1 liter. But I thought you might
Jeez.
enjoy how small it looks in my hand. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm derailing us this time.
No, fair enough.
You were holding it. I'm like, is he trying to show the logo, or is this just for me? And it was just for me.
It was just for you, Sam.
Thanks, buddy.
So, we start off with each of you arriving at Washington Square Park. I believe this is in New York. I think so. Yes, Manhattan.
Washington Square
City.
Park.
Yes. I believe it is in Manhattan or in New York City somewhere.
Yeah.
Cool. So you all are meeting up at Washington Square Park at 4:45 p.m. on August 10th of 1995. You are part of a, we'll call it a less than legal group, which calls itself Delta Green. The thing, though, is that you rarely see much beyond whoever seems to summon you and has you run through whatever shenanigans are required for the given mission. This time you have been summoned by one Agent Marcus. And through various means, each of you has kind of a different way, I would assume, of being brought into the fold. Maybe a couriered letter indicating the return of a lost wallet, some kind of pre-planned meeting that somebody has called you about, etc. So you all show up to the park at around this time. You find that it's absolutely filled with people. Just people, musicians, clowns, jugglers, tons of tourists. You each kind of obviously you don't recognize each other. You've never worked with each other before. But one by one, you see Marcus, who you recognize through the crowd. He smiles at you, points at a landmark, and as each of you kind of wanders over, he looks at the group of you and is just kind of like, all right, well, I'm glad that all of you made it okay. I assume it wasn't too much of a hassle on such short notice.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Got to listen to my Discman and got to listen to some good tunes on the way.
My disc man.
Hit the ground running. I love it.
Would they even have had Discmans in '95, or would it still just have been
Yeah.
tape decks?
Oh, we had Discmans at least.
Yeah,
Really?
I think they're
What was it, 80?
Okay. Anyway.
call it Discman or a Walkman. Yeah, no, it wasn't a hassle. Gas is cheap, so sure.
Okay.
It's such a renewable resource. It's gonna be cheap.
Not to mention, it's really easy to just hop on a plane and fly. Very
Yeah,
little
it is.
security on those
Yeah.
flights.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can run
it's
right up
great.
to the gate.
Yeah, it's at the bomb.
You don't have to take your shoes off or anything.
Yeah, why would I take my shoes off in public? I'm not a hippie.
They don't swab the
Not a-
disc man.
Swab the Discman.
Uh,
That's my next character. Swab the Discman. He's a
Get out of
pirate.
here.
Anyway,
sorry.
Back to
Um,
Washington Square Park.
Marcus basically kind of looks at the group of you and is just kind of like, well, look, I'm assuming you're all wondering why you've been called here. The program has activated one Operation Alice. We're being brought in to try and examine the disappearance of one. Sorry, I'm not being brought in. You are being brought in to deal with the disappearance of one Abigail Wright, who lived here in Manhattan. She's been a resident for about 7.5 years, and it appears she has gone missing. There doesn't seem to be any. Well, so far there hasn't seemed to be anything strange or out of the ordinary, except there was a symbol that was found that appeared to have been kind of hastily scrawled on a piece of paper in gold ink. A friendly within the FBI called us as a result. And so here we are. Should be a pretty simple one, we're thinking. So you guys have all, or will all be granted clearance to assist with the FBI in going through her things, collecting and, bringing the evidence into possession of the authorities. So far, they're saying that it's a suspected kidnapping. Yeah, so you're going to catalog everything, make sure that we get the copy of the cataloged items. Like I mentioned, there was a specific symbol that was found. It's an occult symbol. You'll know it when you see it, type thing. So really, just make sure that anything else kind of similar to that remains high priority. You're gonna investigate everything. If you do find anything unnatural, you're gonna let us know. And furthermore, if you do find anything unnatural and you think you can stop it or destroy it, you are to do it post haste. Cool. Any questions?
Do we know anything about Abigail Wright? Or the FBI will fill us in?
Yeah, I have it all in here, and he kind of, I guess, draws attention to a leather valise he's holding. I'm gonna hand it all over to you. It's got information on her, address. It's got your FBI credentials and whatnot. No questions.
Cool.
Pretty straightforward.
Do our FBI credentials have our actual names on them?
Well, no, we never use actual names in this kind of instance.
Here we go again. We're scoops.
Oops. Oops.
Oops.
All right. Well, he holds up the leather
I mean-
valise and is just like, "Well, here you go. You know how to get in contact with me if necessary. Otherwise, best of luck. Stay on it and keep me posted for any updates."
I take it.
Right.
Nick,
Yes.
while this is going on, I assume the group kind of takes the valise and kind of stands around and is chatting about stuff, maybe. As you're looking across the park, you hone in on a dancing clown, kind of on an open area, a little bit further along. And you realize that as you're kind of watching, you start hearing the sound of this strange kind of looping dirge, and the rest of the sounds of the park and the group around you kind of fades to the back as just this weird looping dirge keeps kind of going on, and you realize that the clown that you're watching across the park seems to be dancing in time to it.
So it's like a sad song?
Yeah, it seems to be. Now, also, you see it dragging a weird, ribbon-covered paper dragon around through the air. You can't really tell right away if it seems like it's a pattern, but it seems to be repeating.
Do I have the self-awareness to ask if anybody else hears the music or look around for where the music is coming from? Or am I just enraptured by this dancing?
You're kind of enraptured for the moment. The moment you kind of turn the sound back.
Maybe I just start crying.
Do we notice him crying?
Yeah, I like
Just a single
I like
tear.
to think I like to think I would notice him. I think I would notice him crying.
What, the mental health nurse is gonna notice someone?
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to him and be like, you doing okay, man? Good.
It's so beautiful. Do you see? Look at the dance. And the music
Did
in time?
Nick,
Yeah.
can you roll int? Can you roll int times 5 for me?
Okay. Oh, I was close, but I failed.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sure it was nothing.
Yeah. I'm
It's like you-
appreciating the
Okay.
art.
Yes.
No,
yes.
it's really
Well, and
good.
you want to know more? I can tell you more about the clown. Was below average height. It actually almost looked like maybe it was a child. They were wearing a coverall emblazoned with these really like stark geometric shapes of various color. Weirdly, it was wearing a clown mask,
Hmm.
which just seemed kind of strange. After you talk to your mental health buddy too, if you turn around and try and see the clown again, you can't find the crowd.
Oh no.
It's gone. Did you all see the clown there?
Did I see the clown when I walked up next
No,
to him? No,
no.
No,
I
Is there a
didn't.
didn't
clown
see
where
any
he's pointing?
clown.
Like I didn't. It's like I didn't see it, but maybe I just missed it.
That was very strange. Do I remember the music? Can I like
Yeah,
hum the music? Can I like hum the music back to them?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
He just, yeah, he just sounds really. It sounds really like discordant and weird.
Is it cacophonous?
As cacophonous as one man humming can be, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if that's any good music. If you want good music, I got some CDs right here that are perfect. Like,
He whips out the 5 CDs he's carrying.
I'll tell you the greatest one I have on here. You'll never believe it, but trust me, Vanilla Ice, perfect music. Like,
Oh god.
Rap will never get better
That's-
than this. We've
That's
reached
exactly
the
what
peak.
it sounded like.
oh,
Oh, jeez.
It was
Okay.
Can I chase after the clown? Like, can we go after? I don't know. Do I want to chase after the clown? Am I weirded out by this? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you feel a little bit weird.
Can we look for the clown? Are you all okay to go look for that clown? I want to know. I want to know starting the mission that I'm not crazy.
get right to the
I
heart
don't
of
know, man.
things.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I saw a movie a few years ago where Vanilla Ice was dancing with some giant turtles. So I don't know. We live in crazy times.
I mean, that was like peak music. I gotta say, That's-
Really. I had to Google real quick to make sure that was in the right timeline. I was like, oh yeah,
that
91. Good.
96. Damn it.
No, it's not. It was 91.
Me cookies.
I was gonna ask about if you had a good medley like now that's what I call music 1 or something like that. Okay, we should focus on the mission. I'm sorry for distracting everyone. Maybe if we have some downtime, I'll come back and see if that clown is out. Again, maybe I'll ask some bystanders who were also maybe not paying attention to us if they saw the clown or if the clown is here regularly.
Just grab a guy and
Yeah.
walk back.
Did you see the clown?
Jeez, they're gonna think you're from here. No offense to any of our New York viewers.
Oh god.
No, okay. Focus on the mission. I will mull the clown. I don't think I can do anything with the information right now.
Mission first, clown later.
Yeah.
I'll come with you. I'm always down to clown.
Okay. Is anybody opening the case that Marcus gave you before he turned around and walked away? And we dealt with the clown interlude?
Should we open it here? Or should we open it somewhere more private?
Hmm.
I imagine we all took cabs here, so we'll have to figure out somewhere to go and meet.
Yeah, probably find like a diner or something, or like just get like a booth
Diner.
or like.
Maybe a local pizza shop, perhaps?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, I could be down for some pizza.
Yeah, get a New York slice.
Mmm.
Chicago style.
Yeah.
Chicago style New York slice.
You know,
Are you looking for a specific type of pizza?
maybe if they have, a local Ray's.
You know what? I don't think a Rays would do well in New York.
No, you're right. You go to a phone and you find a phone book, and look up pizza. And under pizza, you do not find a Ray's. You find a Raymond's.
I was gonna say Raymond's.
Yeah.
Well, everybody loves
Raymond's?
Raymond's.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond's. Yeah, it's called
Everybody
Everybody Loves
loves
Raymond's.
Raymond's
Yeah.
famous Chicago deep dish with a New York twist.
It's just the really big slice, but it's Chicago style. There's no way to eat it. You have to eat out of a bowl.
How do you eat it?
Raymond's
You gotta
will.
figure it out.
Oh my god!
It's like food made, thought up by a 6-year-old. I want a piece of pizza this big, and I want it 4 inches tall.
Jeez.
I mean,
Okay.
I guess that sounds good to me.
Yeah, it does sound great. Let's go get that.
Yeah. The Ray's.
Raymond's.
Right.
Yes,
It reminds you
Raymond's.
of a rip-off of Pizza Hut. It's got like red and white checkered tablecloths and like stained glass like light fixtures.
Oh, did it used to be a Pizza Hut?
Maybe.
So it's still got the thing in the
Maybe a
front.
Pizza Hut went out of business and he just like bought all of the shit from it.
You can see where the sun fucking stain where the sign used to be.
We had to take 2 cabs. It sucked.
Why'd we have to take 2 cabs?
There's 5 of us.
We could have got a van cab.
We could probably
I
walk.
don't think they. I don't think we
Probably.
could probably just walk. I guess people do that.
Yeah, people do walk,
People do be
especially in
walking.
95.
What do you know? It's literally right across the street from the park.
Oh, sick.
I mean,
Oh, convenient.
perfect.
Yeah.
I got my Air Jordans on. We could do this. So
Guys, we actually have somebody in chat. Oh my god.
Welcome.
Dude,
Hi, Rach. Welcome.
oh, this is a friend of mine here.
Oh, well.
You've joined for our pizza party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, just in
We
time.
started
Delta Green if we weren't
Delta
getting
Green.
pizza.
We started Delta Green half an hour ago and it's already off the Okay.
Cody, would you like us to give you our orders, or should we skip to opening the suitcase?
No, I'm not. I am not. I've decided I'm not. Now we are leaving that for a future encounter. You guys need to
We're
focus
just gonna
on the bloody
presume
mission.
we ordered and we got the correct pizza.
Correct.
Okay.
Just so we're not,
My
some
immersion.
a bunch of roughly 30-year-olds role playing at a pizza party instead of just getting pizza.
You make our
I mean, it
Delta
could-
Green games sound so sad.
For the majority of us, this could have just been a pizza party. Put some
Oh my
Sweet Baby
God.
Ray's on your pizza. Same shit. Anyway,
All right, so to these case files.
yeah, let's take a peek.
Make sure we got lots of napkins so we don't get
Gladly.
based on the case file.
Please arrive at the scene no later than 20 minutes after.
Oops.
This briefcase will self-destruct.
Yeah. I hope not, because it's been a long time waiting in line for this pizza.
It's true.
All
It's
right,
a busy
so,
spot. It's a busy spot right across from Washington Park.
You open it up, you see a couple of things straight away. You find folders with credentials for each of you, temporary credentials. You find a New York Post article, which I'm going to put into the channel here, along with a Polaroid. Well, you see, if somebody's computer was working and we could put up handouts, we could show the lovely people,
I could probably.
the lovely person, I guess. I think Rach is the only one watching. That's fine.
Unfortunately, it might be the method
I mean,
actor.
unfortunately,
and as
it
such,
wasn't in the
has a
budget
computer
press.
from '95.
You also see the address. There's also police and FBI files on Abigail Wright, which we'll go over in a second. You see the address of her home, which is known as the McAllister Building. There's a set of freshly made keys to the building, to her apartment, stamped "Do Not Duplicate." And then last, you see a Polaroid of Abigail taken by herself out of focus. And there's a sticker on the back of the photo that says "Wright A, June 1st, 94."
Say June 1st, 94?
June 1st, 94.
June 1st, 94.
Yeah.
Don't worry, chat. You're not missing a whole lot with this Polaroid. It's a really bad photo of her.
Oh my God.
It was a really good
mostly
summer, though,
flash.
June 94.
Yeah, it looks like she took a Polaroid of herself in the bathroom mirror, but still kept the flash on, and it mostly flash the whole thing.
Yeah. Although, okay.
Okay. You guys ready for me to go through the background?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm done
Okay.
slandering your characters.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Abigail Laura Wright, Caucasian woman, age 26. She's a fine artist by nature. She's been missing from her apartment in Manhattan. She was last seen 4 days before she was reported missing. And she was reported missing on June 4th, 1995, by her father, who's a Nassau County police officer, one Thomas Wright, Caucasian man, age 50. You can kind of tell based on the data stuff that he must have pulled strings to get the NYPD involved pretty quickly. Because, yeah, they jumped on pretty much as soon as she was reported missing.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Some more on her background. It looks like she's lived in Manhattan for 7.5 years. She went to the police once for a mugging in 1994, which she reported. The file that's included seems that the case has been unsolved. Otherwise, she also has a distinguished academic record, very impressive list of credentials and former clients. She had her first show last year at the Mercury, which is an art gallery downtown on Franklin Street. She sold 15 pieces and apparently used the money to take a half year off to paint. 6 months later, she disappeared. As best as the authorities can guess, she disappeared on June 1st, 95. Police entered the building on the 4th, 1 McAllister Building, which is at East 32nd Street in the Kips Bay neighborhood of Manhattan.
Kips Bay.
Yep. They found it pretty weird. Looked like it was a fairly modest apartment. but it seemed to have turned into like an obsessive compulsive's dream. There are a bunch of photos and notes stating that basically every available surface of the apartment was covered. We're talking floor, ceiling, walls, just in what seems to be junk glued or taped to the wall. I lied, actually. Apparently, the floor remained clean. The rug had been taken up, though, and showed basically battered linoleum on the floor. Some of the things that stick out as you're kind of looking through the lists of just random shit that was included. She had like dentures, 1940s wheelchair, modern and antique artificial limbs, tons of shirts, shoes, briefcases, radios, all types of jewelry, thousands of papers, like all designs and ages, some in Spanish, some in Mandarin. Even had some kind of weird college economics report, RZ. Again, almost all these things were like glued to the wall, and the report shows that it's using some kind of fast-setting, cheap, full-bond epoxy. Just again, seems really weird because prior to this, she just seemed fastidious. No obvious signs of a struggle in the apartment or any sorts of violence. Neighbors didn't seem to have anything of use to offer to the case. The detectives investigated a bunch, but didn't seem to come up with anything. The apartment remained a crime scene and was visited four times by the NYPD, but only twice by detectives due to a backlog. So, after that, 2 months later, you see that it gets picked up by FBI. Because on August 4th, 95, Wright's credit card was used in Patience, Maryland, to purchase a pack of Old Gold cigarettes. This means that it was flagged to the FBI as a possible kidnapping, and since it potentially goes over state lines, it becomes the jurisdiction of the feds. They looked over everything again. They looked at all the tenants of the building, friends and associates, came to basically the same dead ends. They investigated the gas station. The employee at the gas station did not seem to have any recollection of whoever used a credit card. Didn't recognize Wright in any photographs. The signature on the receipt, the copy of the receipt that he had her name but did not match her handwriting. Also, there was no surveillance footage, so they couldn't get any photos of whoever was using the card.
Is this 1995?
Yep, of course. It also mentions the piece of paper with the cult symbol scrawled on it, which Marcus had mentioned before. There's no picture of the symbol itself, just noted as some kind of occult symbol.
Right.
Sorry, did you say there is a picture of the symbol?
No, there's no picture.
No. Okay. Just mentions of it.
But we were told we'll know it if we see it.
Yep.
Bet you it looks like
I'm sorry, it's at her apartment? The symbol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I guess next move is to go look at the apartment ourselves, unless there's extensive pictures in this valise, which is a word I had to Google today.
Is the
Along
apartment
with
still
fastidious.
unoccupied?
Yeah. It's like
And
it's
what's the
technically still a
base-
crime scene.
Date.
Yeah.
But we have
So-
credentials to be able to go in.
But we probably need the key. The landlord probably still
You
has
have
the
the
key.
key.
Oh, we have the
Yeah,
key.
we have keys.
Sorry, I missed that.
Have you?
Yeah. Let's go take a gander.
Because
at this.
you were too busy Googling fucking valise instead of listening.
To be fair, I was Googling fastidious that time. Sure. Which Remind me to put that on my resume. It's a good one. But yeah, no, let's go over. We'll have a look. My in my opinion, it sounds like we've got someone who's a little bit of OCD, potentially schizophrenia, and
Oh, should I
unfor-
read the article as one person watching our stream?
yes, doesn't matter how many.
Yeah, that's fine. Fair enough. Okay, so the article from
Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube where everyone's going to see it.
I did try and put it up.
That's true. All right, so missing artist prompts new fears in Kips Bay. For those who knew artist Abigail Wright, her disappearance from her Kips Bay, oh yeah, it's right there, Kips Bay co-op around June 4th is a mystery. Authorities have been frustrated in their efforts to find the young woman, last seen near her apartment at East 32nd Street and 2nd Avenue. According to a source familiar with the case, early leads have collapsed. A month on, Chief Detective Graham Giradanda, says the NYPD is no closer to. The source also said a strange and disturbing collection of items had been found in Wright's apartment, including medical supplies, books, and machinery. Wright's neighbors maintain that all was fine with her. Nothing indicated she was in danger or to leave. Her apartment was locked from the inside. A rise in break-ins, muggings, and assaults in the neighborhood prompted youth leader Anthony Scott to comment, "It is well known in the neighborhood that at 5 p.m. the sidewalks roll up and the police are nowhere to be found, particularly on foot." Scott said that people walking around after dark in the area are watching their backs, or should be. Yeah, you
This
guys have
sounds
stopped
like
for
neighborhood.
pizza. So it is like 6 p.m. now.
This sounds like somebody who, likely OCD, most likely also schizophrenic, unfortunately, taken advantage of by criminals all the time. I don't think there's anything weird about it, but we can go check out the apartment.
Mhm.
See this all the time. Reminds me of my friend Jimmy.
Oh yeah, what friend is that?
Yeah, he's a patient of mine. God, who's answering my comments. Speak to four other people around a pizza thing.
Randomly talking to the sky. It's like, what is he? What is he doing?
Just
He's
monologuing to
talking into
myself.
his pizza.
I mean, we could see
Sweet,
what the
delicious
neighborhood's
pizza
like after
monologues.
dark. It's
Oh yeah, I
getting
guess
there
it's
now.
just about after dark, isn't it?
Mm.
I think we should check back in the morning or risk going at night.
Mm.
I think we should try it. See if we can get more
Yeah.
information.
Yeah,
What's the worst
might
that
as
could
well.
happen?
Yeah, there's 5 of
Yeah,
us.
there's a group of us.
Yeah, who's gonna bother 5 people?
No one.
Everybody else have their wallet in their front pocket like they should, just in case.
I've got it
You know,
dangling from my back pocket, just tempting.
Ah, yes, arts guy, fantastic. It looks great
I
though.
got on a chain
On a chain.
just to be. It's New York. It's dangerous.
Yeah, sure. Got a chain. All right, yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so you guys
We
roll
close
up.
enough to walk.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I don't know New York, and I don't care to know the geography. Maybe that makes me a bad GM. I don't care. So
It's a grid.
Not a
It's
bad
Anything
geographer.
about New York, it makes no difference to me.
perfect.
It's in the state of New York, right? Yeah.
So
New
you
York City.
Yep. So you roll up to the McAllister. It is an old school looking brownstone. It is 3 stories. You know that Abigail's apartment is on the ground floor. So you could you basically like walk in through the front door, past the mailboxes, and the door to her apartment is essentially kind of right to the the side. So as you roll up and as you're kind of approaching the door, you hear somebody get out of a car on the street behind you. It's just kind of like, "Hey, sorry, wait, are you the feds?"
Why?
Sorry, just Detective Graham Giradanda here. You see a bald, vaguely African American man, and
Vaguely African American.
Yeah, what is vaguely African?
you know what?
It's a black guy. Just say it's a black
He
guy.
puts his hand out to shake yours. It's kind of like, look, anything the NYP we will gladly do. Man, honestly, if I'm able to be candid for a second, I've never seen anything like this shit in my life. Do you wanna go in and check it out?
Yeah, because we haven't seen anything like this either yet. We are just about to go in.
All right, all right.
Now we've been halted.
Fair enough. He leads you guys in. As you enter the front door, you enter a kitchen. You see a door off to the right, which contains a small bathroom. You kind of walk around and through into the living room area, I guess, with a small bedroom just off to the side as well. Again, just like in the pictures, everything is still like the walls and the ceiling are all still covered. Graham kind of like stays close to the door, and after you guys kind of maybe quickly do a once over, he's just kind of like, look, just want to make sure you guys have everything you need. If you do need anything else, please feel free to give me a call. He puts his business card down on the table in the kitchen. Like, you sure
you.
you're all good? Cool.
Yeah,
All right, let me know.
Awesome. Yeah, big fan. Good.
Okay. Yeah, most of it's still up.
Yeah, this looks like Jimmy's room. Or Jimmy.
Isn't this Abigail's room?
This is Abigail's room.
Yeah, but I don't know Abigail. I know Jimmy. This reminds me of Jimmy.
Okay.
Also, as you blocked in, you find a cardboard box on the table which marks evidence FBI White Plains, Write A, August 10th, 95.
Give it to me.
Did we get like a little care package with like some gloves to wear to touch stuff? Perhaps? Or did we all just bring some?
Are there gloves in the fancy briefcase?
So, hold on. There are gloves in the box. No, they're in the white box. The box also contains 4 Polaroid cameras with 100 packs of film. Each pack has 8 like pictures in it. Yeah, you also find latex gloves, evidence bags, stickers, and sealing tape, as well as a manifest list for the contents of the box. You're pretty sure, and it seems pretty obvious. I mean, you're tasked by Marcus to catalog everything anyway. So it's a pretty easy step to understand that they want you to take pictures of everything that's still here as well. And looking around, it doesn't look like anything. Like some of the stuff looks like it's been removed. Like there are chunks of the wall that seems to have been like pulled out. But for the most part, a lot of it doesn't look like it could be removed without it being destroyed. So yeah.
So they were worried about her losing her deposit. How considerate.
Do we see this symbol that keeps being mentioned anywhere
Mm.
in the immediate area?
Uh,
Yeah, because we gave the place a
not
once
on,
over.
not
We should
on,
find it.
not on kind of immediate, not kind of on immediate like search. because there is a ton of shit on the walls, on the ceiling. So nothing like is blatantly sticking out at you on your quick once over, right? Because after you look at one of the walls, the info is just kind of your brain is glazed over as you keep looking at stuff because there's so many things.
Are there any
If
pictures
I
of
were to,
clowns?
yes, other pictures.
No. Yeah. Does
All
anybody
right,
want
I'll
to
start
do?
cataloging.
Does anybody want to do a bureaucracy roll?
I will do a bureaucracy roll,
For
if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
I could too.
going through the box.
No, just kind of like looking at all of the stuff as it's being pulled out.
That is a 5.
Cool. Yeah, you're pretty sure, based on the size of your team, it would probably take you at least 2 days to catalog everything.
Guys, it's going to take 2 days.
I'm going to start
It's going
cataloging.
to take
Yeah.
forever. Have
Cool.
to start. Do we
Okay,
want to just
everybody.
camp out on the floor here tonight and then get back in the morning?
Is there a couch?
Probably
Apparently
best
it's
plan.
I was gonna say,
No,
is
there's
there
no
a
couch. There's no furniture of note except this table in the kitchen, and that's because it's like built into the wall.
I feel like
Just
if
don't
we
let
sleep on
get artist,
furniture,
man.
damn,
couldn't afford
we
furniture, I guess.
we would contaminate evidence. Well, she's doing fine. She had one art show and took 6 months off.
was
Yeah,
was
she
maybe
chose
she shouldn't have taken those
paintings?
6 months
Yeah.
off.
She chose this life. She got a credit card. How many
Are there
artists
any-
have a credit card?
Any paintings in this apartment?
No.
Oh, that's weird. That's that's weird. That was like her hobby at the very least.
that should be your thing.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
Yeah, no,
that's
no,
like her-
no shit.
That's her thing. Why is there no painting? Yeah. No. It looks like she had some late onset schizophrenia. Probably
Okay.
came on after experimenting with some marijuana, as the kids are these days.
Fair enough. Mike, so you said you want to start cataloging first. So roll
I
search
do.
for me, please. You
Search.
pick up a camera and you start. You load the film up, put your gloves on. Just like, let's do this.
98.
All right.
That's not good.
You just take a picture of the whole wall. Great. You just
Good
you're
start.
doing a
Catalog.
great job. Who else is cataloging?
I'll also catalog.
Roll search.
I got a 66. My search is 70, so that's a crit success, right? 'Cause it's
Ooh,
double.
that is a crit success. As you walk around, you find two weird things stuck to the wall, right next to each other. The first one seems to be like these weirdly meticulous plans for some kind of odd mechanical machine. They're drawn in ballpoint pen, which seems to be. It looks like it's an unfolded, thick paper napkins with gold initials in the corner. They show GBR. I've put it in our. I've put it in our window. Yeah. So the first one there, I only have a picture of one of the diagrams. It's labeled Liao. The other is labeled Escriba. Do you have mechanics, Zoe?
I don't think so, but let me double check.
No. Would you be showing these to anybody else for the moment, or are you just kind of like?
Yeah, if I don't understand it, I'm gonna ask if anyone else does.
Does anybody have mechanics?
I wave the
I
napkin.
don't
in
think
the air.
I do.
I speak Danish. Is that
No,
Danish?
it's not
in
Danish.
writing.
It's not Danish.
That was good.
All right.
I
Well,
speak Danish.
whatever. That's fine. That's the
Catalog
first
it.
one. It's fine. Catalog. Okay. The next one is an elegant page of cream-colored stationery, just glued to the wall right beside it. Like I said, it's crumpled, but it still seems new. The heading reads "Hotel Broad Albin, New York City," in an Art Deco font. There's no street address on it.
Map.
Yep. Shows a rudimentary map. There's some kind of an elevator, various tunnels, some kind of smaller X, which reads JL Bottle. Obvious that the map is not of the building you guys are currently in.
Yes, the Jerry
Well, it's
Lewis.
probably a map of the Hotel Broadalblin.
Yes. Does anybody have forensics?
I have forensics.
I do.
Do you have
Same.
What is yours at, Zoe?
Mine's at 30.
Okay. So you don't even have to roll, but you just notice that the paper is decently nice. It's linen bond with a fairly heavy weight. There's a concealed press mark that you notice on it, which states that it was manufactured in 1933.
Ah, yes. That 1933 paper. Yes.
the tasteful simplicity of it.
1933 paper in an Art Deco hotel.
I sniff it.
It smells vaguely of, I don't know, mothballs?
Ew. I catalog it.
All right. Who's next?
I guess I'll give a search around, see what I can find.
All right, do it up.
I don't have good search. I don't want to
All
search.
right. Let's see. Search again. Search. Okay. I have. Let's see, my search is 50, but I got a 52.
Ah, no good. Start taking pictures of walls and ceilings and shit.
Just sitting there complaining, taking pictures. It's like, man, this isn't even art. You know what really is art? I got a poster of Pulp Fiction. Now that is art.
Have you just Googled things from 1995? Like, he's just got a list that he's reading from.
I mean, half of that is true, maybe.
I love it. I love it so much, but it's just like, oh man, wasn't 1995 such a great year?
You said 90, so I'm leaning into it.
Yeah, that's fair. I love it. Okay,
I'll do some cataloging. I mean, I can't really think of anything else.
go for it.
that
Roll
I wanna
search.
do. Fail.
All right. Nothing seeming.
Guys, are you gonna catalog anything?
Hey,
I'm cataloging everything. You start with
Half these
one item,
pictures you took are
and you move on to the next item.
How do you use this thing?
What's a selfie?
I mean, I have to get pictures, for just my possible. I mean, I'm hoping to follow, in the path of Vanilla Ice, maybe someday. So
This one's just a picture of you. This one's your thumb.
I mean-
What are these?
You have to admit, it's a lot of fun. It's great having photos as you take them. I mean, normally you have to take them in, get them developed, and pick them up a couple weeks later. These things are just so cool that you immediately get a picture.
Well, you have to shake them
Mhm.
first, right? You shake them.
No,
until,
you don't shake them.
Yeah, you don't
we
wanna
always
shake them.
did. We shook
You
them.
always did, but you don't want to shake them. I don't know. I don't have time to develop pictures. I'm watching the OJ trial. I feel like it's almost over.
Famous football star O.J.
Yeah.
Simpson.
Yeah, you know the one that Cody would, refer to as vaguely African American.
I, I, how,
Oh,
how some
jeez.
things have aged like milk.
Welcome back to that '90s episode of our Delta Green playthrough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a feeling the trial's almost over, I swear.
Probably.
Who cares? It can only end in one possible way.
Anyway, so you guys, we'll say now it's about midnight. You guys have been doing some cataloging, some more successfully than others. Gonna keep at it, or are we calling it a day?
Oh, I guess I'll try to catalog some stuff.
Okay, roll search.
No.
All right.
Got a
You didn't.
93.
You didn't get a camera. You got too late to it. There
Oh
was
yeah,
only
because
four.
I'm the fourth. I that is true. There, you said there was 4 cameras. That's very good. I like
You
that.
spent the whole time looking for a camera to catalog with.
I've spent the whole
Yeah.
time thinking about Jimmy.
Could I?
Isaac's just like stuck on like the first item. It's just like, how should I catalog it? Like menu dash Chinese dash like I don't. What's the system we're using, folks?
Vaguely Asian.
Vaguely Asian. You have a few things.
Take out menu.
Do I find any clippings of the earthquake that happened in Kobe, Japan? Happened earlier this year.
No.
You said
I'm personally glad I started a trend.
Did we find any tickets for the movie Batman Forever that was?
Oh my
released
God!
that
Stop. Oh. No, you find a great big poster that's just a zoom in of George Clooney's nipple. That's the whole, just one wall.
Just actually Val Kilmer. So
Oh God, that'll come later.
Cody, I'm gonna keep working because
Great.
I'm using a
Roll search again.
I'm not very good at search, and it's late.
I'm not either.
But I have as it turns out, a sleep disorder, so I'm not sleeping tonight.
Fair enough.
Continue cataloging.
can
Okay,
I at
roll
least try
search.
one more time? Okay.
You got a 12. I passed.
All right.
Oh,
Shit.
here we go. I got a 34.
All right. Chris passed as well. Cool. All
You
right.
guys-
Someone else to catalog with me.
Do you guys think she has the last edition of the Huston Post? Texas newspaper that's ceased after 116 years.
I'm done this. Okay, Zoe, you find a large map drawn on a piece of butcher block paper. It looks like a simplified architectural plan of the McAllister building. The X's appear to mark the closets. It was obviously drawn by an artist. Some closets are marked up with scrawl notes, such as door on 712, roses and butter, and man with briefcase and white shoes. In addition, doors have been drawn in on the edges of the map next to the roof access door. with markings such as Mr. Castaigne and the parlor. They seem to make little sense. Also, the third floor landing is marked night floors with a big red X drawn in. And a small notation reading dead guy in mask.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Clearly, she was playing a game of Clue using the building that we're currently in.
Yes.
Yeah, she's probably
Especially since
designing her own board for it.
on the second floor landing in the back is a sketch of a noose. So there is that too.
I
Oh.
think she has schizophrenia.
I'm gonna.
It's
Are there
very hard
closets in
to
this
treat.
apartment?
There are closets in this apartment.
I want to look in the closets in this apartment.
Is there any checks in the floor
Uh,
closet?
we're gonna pause on that because I'm not sure what to do
Yeah.
with that
Chris
yet. We're gonna,
successfully cataloged something too.
Oh yeah, Chris did find
yeah.
something.
Mm.
we're gonna do Chris's thing first. So, Chris, as you're looking around, you find pages of a mysterious play. And the reason that this is kind of weird is because it seems to you find pages, they must be from the same play, but you find them kind of scattered in between other things throughout the wall. And I will put that in. And I'm not reading this one. Pages aren't numbered. Characters mentioned include all of the events, as well as several unknowns. The Super, Mr. Castaigne, the Encyclopedia Salesman, Mark Roark, and the Dog. So, yes, it seems to be a play where it's telling involved in the building as characters.
Oh, Mark has some stuff to say in this play.
Oh, hey, enter federal agents. Oh, we got a
Hey.
couple of those.
Wait, where are they set? Fourth floor. Oh man, am I going for the
Oh.
closets or the fourth floor?
There is no fourth floor.
Hmm.
Oh, but there's the roof.
Does that count as a fourth floor? I mean, I guess. Somebody else gone. Huh.
Do we know what Abigail's mother's name was? We got her father's name.
Yeah. You do. I just need to. I've lost myself in my document for a second.
Is it Michelle?
I want to look for a subsequent page of this.
I don't have any more pages to give you, but I don't know.
Like on the walls. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, Chris has identified a couple.
Are there any that mention these federal agents by name?
No. Sorry,
Oh, I
again,
mean,
I have
nothing-
lost myself
nothing weird
in
about
my
this.
document. Do. This thing is too big. You.
Is there a phone book in here?
No. Yeah, so I guess probably in the profile of Abigail, you would find out that her mother was named Ellen. Ellen Wright? Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how many floors there are in the Bordelben Hotel.
Is there a phone booth outside?
Sure.
I want to go look
Scary
for a
outside.
phone book.
Okay, you find a phone book.
I want to look for a Mark Rourke.
Like you went outside of the
Yeah.
building for the phone
Yeah.
book booth? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'll come with you. It's not safe.
Buddy.
Buddy system.
Buddy system. It's important. We should have three in case one of us like trips or something.
I want to say you don't find a Mark Rourke in the phone book.
If I look up Abigail Wright,
Yep, you see her address and phone number there.
and it's this this address where we are.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a directory on the building at all?
Yes.
Can I look at some of the names on the plaque or whatever the directory consists of? I want to look for a Michelle or a Thomas.
Oh my god, make me fucking jump all over the place.
Her name is
Wait,
Thomas.
wait.
That's why I was asking about her mom's name.
Oh, okay. It doesn't give me that as a hint. Of course it wouldn't. I do have a directory of the building. If my computer will let me get back up to it.
Computers being a pain. That's the theme of the evening.
Yeah.
You know who else was in pain? Christopher Reeves. He fell from his horse, paralyzed from the neck down.
Oh, jeez.
Never play Superman again. The only scene he can do is the one where he's flying, because they just blue screen him lying down.
And here I thought I was going to go too far with just like references.
Never go.
Yeah.
All
What a
right.
great idea that would have
So there is apartment 1A, Abigail Wright. Actually, should I just screenshot this? I probably should, because I don't feel like dealing with this. Come on. Come on, computer. You can do it. Come on.
I believe in you.
Just like we believe in the Canadian butchers who had the world record for the longest sausage ever at 28.77 miles.
I did not know
Miles?
that.
Miles,
Don't sound Canadian to me.
right? Sorry, brackets, 46.3 kilometers.
Now that's a unit of measure I can get behind.
Mm.
And in front of.
That's quite the schlong.
What?
Welcome to Corporate Crash Course After Dark.
Okay, I
Yeah, it is
sent it
after
over.
dark. It's like midnight. We're out on the streets.
We shouldn't
Sent
be.
it over.
Thomas the
Yep.
painter.
Wait, does it say missing on the thing?
Yep. Can I go knock on apartment?
Also, I should give you guys, this is the floor plan, which would be part of your package.
It would be probably posted on the walls for like the fire escape
Of course.
plan, right? Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if you go down and you go to buzz in your friend at their apartment building and it says their name, occupation, and their race, gender, and age from a clacker.
It's 95, man.
They were very specific back then.
Yeah.
So whenever you watch Seinfeld, they never showed you the scene where anyone's like buzzing up to Jerry's apartment, and it's it has Jerry specifically, like
Yes.
Jerry Seinfeld, comedian, Caucasian.
For our viewers out there, in apartment 1A, we have Abigail Wright. In apartment 2B, we have Thomas Manuel. In apartment Manuel, sorry. Yes, he's Hispanic. Sorry, I didn't pronounce his name right.
It says right there.
Yeah, on the placard. In apartment 3A, we have Roger Cabran. In apartment 4A, we have Lois Post. Is that Lois or Lewis?
That's Lewis.
Lewis? Okay, I don't know.
That's fine.
In 6B, we have Michelle Van Fitz. And every other apartment is empty.
Ooh,
Everyone's
spooky.
occupation is either painter, author, illustrator, or illustrator.
They're all
It
artsy.
seems, yeah.
Everyone's
Seems you have to be
Caucasian
artistic.
except for Thomas, who is Hispanic.
Which is probably pronounced Thomas.
Yeah.
But, tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know.
All right, what are we doing?
I'd like to go up and knock on Michelle Van Natz's apartment door.
I'll come too.
Isn't it 1 a.m.?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like 1 a.m.
Okay.
Wakey, wakey.
Are we knocking on doors at 1 a.m.? Bro.
You said you were gonna do it.
Of a
Or, sorry, Sonic, but
of a
my dude.
28-year-old woman who apparently lives alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are two men.
Who is an author.
I'm sure this will go fine.
That is a
Two
crop
men.
thanks, mind.
Yeah, one of us is quite burly out of insecurity, so like we are imposing figures.
Give me a second. Give me.
He's got to
It's
figure
me.
out if she's awake or not.
If she's here or not.
She's probably
you
up
just
watching the 49th BAFTA
knocking
Awards
on
for
the
Sense and Sensibility. won Best
door.
Film.
I am just knocking on the door.
Can you roll luck for me?
87.
Okay. She doesn't seem to answer.
Don't do it.
It is 1 a.m.
I have to come back to that later.
Wait, isn't our usual Delta Green thing pizza place and Mike kicks down a door? Isn't that the...
Yeah,
Okay.
he usually kicks down a door.
Yeah, and then he stabs some indigenous woman in the chest.
Just for funsies.
For those who have no idea, check out our previous streams.
Oh no, that one wasn't on
That's
Skype.
not a
You need
stream
the
one.
context.
Oh no, wait,
No,
yeah, sorry.
No,
Forget
that wasn't
one,
for
man.
show. That's what Mike wanted to do.
Mike was given the direction to play a complete asshole of a character, and he stabbed a woman without even hesitating.
Which is kind of better because it didn't matter that she was indigenous or not. He was gonna stab her. So, kind of when you take that out of the equation, it makes it a lot better.
Of course.
Yes.
He didn't even consider her race when he stabbed her.
Yeah, he's an equal opportunity asshole. You know, like Samuel Jackson in that movie where he says that.
Great.
Wait.
Is that Pulp Fiction?
No, he's been in other movies. It wasn't Star Wars though. I can tell you, it wasn't Star Wars.
Star
Anyway.
Wars. Great film.
Anyway,
Came out 15 years ago.
yeah, only the first 3.
What do you mean first 3?
What
You mean
first
the
3?
Yeah,
The 3 of them.
it'd be great
They're all
if they finish.
There was
the,
Star Wars, there was The Empire Strikes Back, and then they called the third one Episode 6 for some reason.
Yeah.
This
It's like-
is the worst. We're making no progress.
I wanted to open the closets,
I
Cody.
Like, that's true. They
Dude,
tried to open the closets ages ago.
uh,
Before I started going and waking people in the middle of the night.
yeah, we're just trying to open doors. You know, like Michael Jordan when he ended his retirement. earlier this year.
You open the closet in her room. Oh, hello. And it's a closet.
Is it plastered with stuff?
Yeah, just like the rest of the apartment.
Hmm.
Is anybody still cataloging?
I'll keep
I
cataloging.
don't know.
Well, no, you've done
I'll
2.
enjoy it.
Chris has done 2.
I've done 2.
Did you succeed in the second one, Nick?
No.
Okay. So Sam and Mike
Hey,
have an
get
opportunity to
catalog.
still do one.
I want to go knock on Thomas Manuel's apartment.
We're gonna go narc on Manuel.
Continue cataloging.
I want to narc on him as well.
Perhaps he'll be awake at 1:05 in the morning.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeez. The one Hispanic in the building, and Mike's gonna go narc on him. Jesus.
At 1 in the morning.
At 1
Wake
in the
him up.
morning.
Oh no, where did
That's
these
not
drugs
going to
come
be
from?
alarming at all.
It's like, oh, sorry to. He knocks on the door. Sorry to interrupt your siesta, but I have some questions.
Don't do that.
I think I'm gonna intentionally
God.
get all these characters killed at this point.
Just
Care to answer some?
wipe us out. Wipe us
Care to
out.
answer some questions, hombre?
Oh my god.
Hey Cody, where's the 20
Sam
gallons of
back to
gasoline?
95.
There's got to be 20 gallons of gasoline somewhere here.
Yeah, they're all in the closet. Oh my god.
You
Okay.
found Abigail and all the gasoline in the closet. What do you do, Palmer?
The right thing.
So, roll luck, Mike.
Yeah.
91.
No one wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Even
1 in the
less
morning.
awake.
Nobody answers the door.
May I also try to
Sure.
knock on the door?
Sure.
Isaac's like, I have a better knock than you.
93.
Yeah, no, still nothing.
What's in the closet?
I think 93. I
Nick,
missed
you're
the
right.
I
door.
think
Nine.
I need to go to bed and regroup in the morning.
Yeah, let's stop bothering people. Shit.
Okay, you guys going
Hank.
to your hotel?
Yeah, did we book a hotel?
We'll say yeah, and we're not gonna
Yes.
deal with all of that because I want to deal with
Um,
coming back and
I
dealing more
would
with
like
the
to
place.
stay here overnight.
We could stay in one of the empty
Okay.
apartments.
There are 6 empty apartments, but will the landlord let a bunch of feds just sleep in an empty apartment?
Legally, you can't do that. I want to say.
Yeah.
We are feds, so we care about the law very much.
I mean, if he says we
It is
can, if
95.
the landlord says we can, then we
Yeah,
can.
you gonna go knock on his door at 1 in the morning?
Yes. I asked my mom if it was okay to stay here. She said yes. So
My mom said if your mom's okay with it. Oh, that's
well, I want to skip and I want to come back to
so, wait,
you
that's
guys back
that's
in the
not a dog
apartment
behind
again.
Chris.
Because screw this.
Hmm?
So it's the next morning.
That's not a dog behind Chris. That's a
I'm
whole dude.
It was his brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a whole
Brother
guy.
Why do
interruption
you have a
midstream.
mysterious man behind you?
I would like to go and knock on Thomas Manuel's apartment door.
Oh my god, you already did.
Yeah, we just did that.
It's the next morning.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Didn't
Oh,
we say it's the
next
next
morning.
morning? I was told it was the next morning.
yes.
And we came back to
Sorry,
the
I get
apartment.
distracted by the mystery man.
Just wait 3 minutes. Knock more.
Yeah.
Make sure you didn't go back to sleep.
Okay.
The
Yes.
next morning, I
It
would
is
like to
8
knock on Thomas
8
Manuel's.
a.m. and the young Mr. Manuel opens the door and is just kind of like,
Hey,
yeah.
we
Oh,
couldn't have waited
you're
till
here.
9.
No. We're
Well, yeah,
fed.
you were
We're
you
feds.
were knocking pretty aggressively there. I figured it was serious.
Did you know the young lady who lived down the hall, Abigail Wright?
Oh yeah. I always called her Laura because it kind of bugged her. She was always nice.
Because her actual name bugged her, or because she didn't like being called Laura?
Nah, she just kind of didn't love being called.
Oh. So
When did you last see her?
that was a good time to cut me off, Mike. That's very wise.
I saw her last. It must have been. It was towards the end of May. I think it was the 28th.
Does anybody in this building own a dog?
No.
And do you know a man by the name of Mark Rourke?
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
Did you know of any salesmen that Abigail was friends with?
I don't think so.
Were you that close with Abigail, or just close enough to call her by the wrong name to bug her?
I mean, we were all decently close in the thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Just kind of
I
chat
don't
in the
know.
laundry room, kind of relationship, kind of there.
Yeah, I mean, usually she'd, come and hang out sometimes when I'd be painting downstairs, but that would kind of be it.
It's painting like a communal area instead of your
Well, I
apartments.
mean, we don't all paint in the communal area. I do because it's easier to keep the mess out of my apartment, and
But I mean, you still clean up after yourself, though, right?
oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Did you ever meet Abigail's father?
No.
All right. Hey, this guy's not full.
Is there anything else you could tell us?
I mean, I wish I could. Laura was pretty awesome. Just a really, free spirit. Kind of great to be around. I mean, I don't understand what Russell's about. I think she just kind of, you know, just up and left, went wherever the wind kind of took her.
Are you close with Michelle in the building? I don't know if he already answered that.
Um, yeah, decently close.
Yeah. You guys bicker? Yeah, you have some like playful banter or something?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've got nothing else.
nope, got nothing
Can I
else.
get your badge numbers or?
I mean, you can.
We have those.
Yeah. But then I walk. But then we walk. But then I walk away. He didn't ask for them. He just said, "Can I have it?"
He
guy
it's
was an
not
asshole.
can I, it's may I.
Yeah, that guy calls people he's not close with the wrong name on purpose and doesn't clean up after himself in public area. He's an asshole. Fuck. I hate him so much. I
Anyway,
hate
is
everything
anybody
about him.
is
That
anybody
guy.
investigating the apartment still?
That sucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to
I'll,
Captain.
you know, I'll,
Yeah, let's go back.
All right,
yeah,
roll
I'll
searches.
Didn't get enough
continue.
sleep. Can I roll archaeology instead?
No.
What do you think archaeology consists of?
Your bones.
Slowly
Digging
and
up and
methodically going along through the
no,
area,
no,
cataloging
no, no,
everything
no,
that's found.
no. It is because I recently saw this in a movie that might have been released by this point, and I hope it was. You find amber with mosquitoes in it with dinosaur blood, and you bring them back to life.
That was out by that point.
Yes.
I think it was 93.
I think it was
Yeah,
93.
Jurassic Park is 93.
I think the book was it that late? I thought the book was like 89.
Nah, books are for kids. I don't read books. TV's for adults.
Anyway, who's searching?
I
Sorry,
got a
yep.
45 on search.
Ooh, is that a pass, Chris?
It's under 50, so yes.
Sweet. All right, you find a yellowed receipt made out to Abigail Wright. The signature, though, it's unintelligible. The receipt appears to be for 1 month's rent of $850 in July for apartment 10B.
Oh, she moved upstairs in the play.
Dated
10B?
July 3rd.
Yep.
But there's no one in 10B.
Is there even a 10B?
There is. It is vacant.
Well, you should check it out.
It also, the receipt looks really old.
I'm sorry, the date on this receipt is August 30th, 1995. 1895.
Yep.
Wait. What?
Yeah, look at the number.
That's the receipt number, not the date. The date's July 3rd, 1995.
No. It's an old ass apartment.
Yeah, why'd they put the number like that? That's very
It's just the receipt number.
misleading
Okay.
to have the numbers
Who
like
else?
that. I don't care
Who
for
else
it.
rolled search?
Tricked my friend Mike. I don't like
I
it.
rolled search and passed.
Sweet. You find an odd series of dots and lines scribbled by an unsteady hand. It looks beneath it's written, "Let the red dawn surmise what we shall do when this blue starlight dies and all is through." Does anybody have
This is
music?
music.
I was going to say, those are musical notes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I don't
Anyone
know how
know-
to play them.
anyone know how to play
I can
music?
recognize that's music.
So if anyone recognized
C,
or
E
saw the file
flat,
name when he
G,
uploaded it,
A, sorry,
Oh, I
B,
didn't.
said the music
G.
key.
F, E flat, C. This isn't a weird key.
Stop
Can
it.
somebody
I
hum
don't
it?
know
Can
anything
somebody
about
hum
it.
that for me?
Anyway, who else rolled search?
Oh, I did. And if you let me roll archaeology instead of search, it was a pass.
No.
Well,
Nick,
archaeology
what'd you get?
for,
I got
the study of
100.
physical remains of
Ooh, nope. In fact, you destroy one of the clues
Oh no!
just for shits.
Oh,
Instead of searching, could I roll human to try and figure out what everything is?
I'm just going to keep cataloging. Like an archaeologist does best.
No.
Okay. I don't want to break something if I try and search.
I
I
want
don't
to
even
go.
have a camera.
I want to go to 10B.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's locked.
I want to
Well,
Get
unlock
Mike
it.
down there.
Actually, yeah. Can I get the landlord to unlock it? I'm not going to stay there, and I'm an agent.
Yes, Rach. I know he wants me to let him roll. Yo, that's why I'm not doing it. I don't care what he says. It's not an applicable skill. It's just you just need to roll search.
not the worst recruiter ever doing an interview.
Okay, sorry, what are we doing?
I would like to figure out if I can get the landlord to let me into the apartment 10B.
You would need
I'll,
to figure out who the landlord is and like get in contact with them.
That face just looks like that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I kind of just want to try and break in.
like, oh,
Yo, that's really convenient. I choose crime.
We did have a bunch of keys that were supposed to belong to Abigail. I think,
oh,
didn't we?
actually, maybe.
Or am I misremembering that?
Oh,
Well, we had the key to get in here for sure.
yes.
We could try the other keys.
Do we have other keys, Cody?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we
Nope.
don't have other keys.
Sorry, I thought there were
I
multiple
guess we'll ask
keys.
the landlord then.
No, I'm gonna try and not like kick the door in, break in, but I'm gonna try and like fiddle with the lock. It's an older building. See if I
Okay.
can
Do you
get
have what kind of skill do you think, Nick?
Probably nothing that I'm trained in. Let me see. Maybe I could
Sure, Nick gets
maybe
to
I could
choose the skill he uses.
persuade the door to open.
For this one? No,
Uh,
you can't do that.
I mean, there's nothing really that's lined up with it, so I don't know if it would be like a dexterity times 5. I can't see anything that. I don't know. Does anybody else see any skills that line up with like picking a lock?
Oh, there is the lock picking skill, but I don't.
Oh, is it like a trained skill?
Lock
I wanna say that's, like-
uses. Yeah, it's a specialty training for
Oh,
lock
okay.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have high athletics if you like some assistance.
What are you gonna do? Run at the door? Like
Further
Yeah.
down.
challenge it to a foot race?
Challenge.
Which is 10B? Because the whole top floor is empty.
I don't know. You're not sure.
Oh, they're not like marked or anything?
Oh, I guess they should. I guess they should be numbered.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I haven't thought this far ahead.
Because if the whole top floor is empty and 10B is on the top floor, I think yes, we should just break the door down.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You're so into crime right now.
My motivation
I
is
think I smell marijuana from in there. That means we can break the door down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty sure it's
Hey.
it's one of the top. It's one of the top floor apartments.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He likes
The
a joint,
one.
blows the smoke under the door. I smell something in there.
There's a fire. I need to get
Probable
in.
cause. Do it.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, beefy boy, can you get that open for me?
Just give it a little pop pop.
Excuse.
Um.
Yes, but
So it's
God
it's the
damn.
so Nick, it's the apartment that's basically like above Abigail's
Okay.
on the third floor. So it's in like when I'm looking at the map in kind of the perspective that I sent it through, it's the lower right hand corner
Okay.
of the second floor.
So my name is Isaac.
Sorry, you described yourself as someone who works out too much due to insecurity, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did say
I
that.
thought you'd appreciate me No
This
saying.
That is
Axon.
fair. That is fair. I'm not actually offended. I promise.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Just committing to the bit.
But is Isaac
Uh,
offended?
No, it's fine. Gets
Okay,
told
is anybody
whatever.
still searching?
Well,
I'm
I'm
trying.
cataloging like
Okay.
an archaeologist
Well,
does. I'm
roll
not looking
search.
for anything in specific.
Roll search. Whoever is looking
Just
at things.
cataloging.
Well, Nick is exercising his right to probable cause.
That is a success. That is a success finally with a 54.
Cool.
Still haven't rolled below 50.
Oh no. Stupid. No, come back. His thing. You find paper with some kind of an occult symbol on it.
Oh,
Oh.
What does this symbol look like?
I will put it.
Oh,
If I hadn't have like moved my PDF document, I would have had a better description for you. Right now, instead I've just put it in our. Look at.
If I were
And it's
still
in
down
that
there, I have
gold
wicked
thing.
good occult.
So do I.
Oh, there you go.
Does this
Yes.
symbol mean anything to me?
It's in gold ink. You can. What's your call?
60.
Mine's better.
So you recognize it immediately. Sigil or seal involved in demonology. You think you would need to go back and look up more about this one specifically. But yeah, you find this tacked to the wall.
Whereabouts on the wall is it? Like, if I were to try and judge if there's any significance to its location.
It doesn't seem like it. It's kind of that like head hut on the southern wall. I mean, you could. You'd need to probably look up. You'd need to do some research to figure out more specifics about it. But yes, it looks like a demon's.
Is there a fax machine?
Not in here.
Yeah, I was going to say at the hotel, but then I realized I didn't go to the hotel.
Okay, who's still looking for things?
Oh, look. Got a 22, so a crit success.
Crit success. You find two things. First up, you find a backpack-sized camo green radio fastened to the wall. It's fastened with some sort of like weird amber resin, but the control panel and the telephone remain free. You want to do anything with it, or are you just gonna like?
So it's like a comms backpack kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go through it.
So it's essentially like a control panel of a radio with like a small hand unit.
Okay.
Or telephone unit, I guess.
So it's like a push to talk sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like it'd be
Does anybody have
tuned to a
military
channel.
science?
I don't, but I'm gonna ask around and see if anyone knows anything about that, or if they have like, is it like the signaling backgrounds or whatnot? Signalers.
wait, hold on. Would computer science work for this? Because I got some pretty good computer science.
No, it's got to be military science.
Any military men in the crowd?
Zoe, you can make a roll at +20 on your whatever your base military science is if you want to at least try, if you recognize it.
Can I use psychotherapy?
No.
Okay.
91.
Great. It's a radio.
Cool. I catalog it.
Great. And then you find something else. As you're looking at the walkie-talkie and you kind of turn around, you see a sheet kind of blowing slightly, even though there's no breeze coming through the room. And when you lift it up, you notice that it was covering a napkin that's glued to the wall. So the thing underneath, you need to make a sanity check.
69.
It's a pass.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what it looks like. Do you leave the sheet where it is, or do you take it?
I'm gonna ask somebody else if they know anything, if they can interpret this thing.
Oh, good. You're getting somebody else involved. Who's coming over?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Also, I'll note as you're looking at it, Zoe, this thing seems to have become the most prominent thing in all of the clutter on the wall around it. It's giving the room this weird sense of melancholy, anxiety, and almost paranoia. Mike, roll sanity.
5.
Okay. So you don't take anything?
Does this symbol mean anything to me?
No.
Does it have
You
anything to
don't.
do with demonology?
Nope, you don't recognize it at all.
Does it seem occult in nature at all?
Let me see. It does say that there's a more definite section here. Apologize. That's all the same info. What the heck, book?
Yeah, book.
Yeah. Book.
No, you don't recognize it at all. Are the two of you are you going to put the sheet back down? What are you guys doing with it? You're feeling the same sorts of things that Zoe was.
I'm going to catalog it like a good archaeologist.
Cool.
He's never letting it go.
Nick, roll luck for me, please.
28.
Okay. All right. Does anybody? How many times have people so far today?
I think I've just searched the once, but I think right now I'm
done
upstairs
twice.
trying to break in.
Fair.
I've done 2 today.
Actually, I should probably add to search here. I thought I did, but I was like, no, wait, that was like last night. So, 50 on the mark.
Okay. Yes. So, come on. Come on. You find a picture Stupid fucking document. Go. Too far. I went too far. Sorry, yes, I'm still here. You find a picture of two people with their eyes scratched out. It is a picture of a middle-aged couple. And you recognize from the police reports and the pictures that the man in the picture is police officer Thomas Wright. And you suspect that it's with his dead wife, Ellen.
It looks like a painting. There's a hand.
Yep. There does appear to be a hand.
What's that about?
Maybe it's maybe it's a clown hand.
Well, speaking of that, Nick, how are we breaking down? You want to just go for it? You want to just do like melee?
I mean, I was asking Isaac to help me if he's willing.
Yeah.
Isaac.
Because I have archaeologist arms.
Yeah.
Great.
I've got wrestling the mentally ill arms. for their own well-being.
All right, roll melee.
You want
or unarmed.
I guess it's athletics or unarmed combat.
Short, whatever. Just roll one of them. I'll even let you roll archaeology if you want.
27. I don't want to roll archaeology.
Nice.
But I did pass my athletics / unarmed combat.
You break in. The apartment is empty. There's nothing in it. But as you're walking through, Nick, and as you get into the main kind of living space, you do see a canvas on which is painted the clown that you recognize from the park.
Ooh.
And I think that that's where we need to end today. So thank you, everybody. This hasn't been the spookiest episode. We had a little too much fun with
Depends
it
on
being
who you are.
Too much fun? Never.
So much fun.
Join us again in hopefully another 2 weeks' time when we play more of the Night Floors. I have been Cody. We have been the Cryptocracy. Find us at Corporate Crash Course on Twitch and YouTube, and CCC RPGs on Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, bye, friends.
I'm embarrassed.
You should be.